Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you all had a good Halloween. The other day I released a review of Vincent Price Toony Terrors figure, and during that review I thought it would be fun to kind of take a look at the different Toony Terrors that I have and the little display that I have them on during the let's say Christmas time, during the Halloween period. Um, so I thought it'd be kind of fun, even though it's the day after Halloween. Let's go one more day with Halloween and take a look. I do place them in our, I don't know if this call this a living room, family room, or the TV room, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the right terminology. So that I have a little display there with some of the spooky lighting that we have here. These figures only come out during the Halloween period, so it's kind of special when they actually do kind of come out there. So let's take a look. Now I should preface, I'll go through these individually, a little bit about this. One, you might see this background here. That is actually not part of the display. That's part of a Christmas display I have, but I covered it up because we have family photos and everything back there. I don't think the people in those pictures probably want to be in any sort of video without their knowledge or whatnot. So I kind of covered that up there. So it's maybe I should make a Halloween spooky one for future years, but this is what I got for right now. Also, I don't have every single Toony Terror out there. I only get the self-imposed rule of ones that I own versus the ones I own are ones of movies that I've seen or yeah, movies I've seen. So if it's something that I haven't seen or anything like that, I don't want to get it just because it might seem like I'm like a poser or I don't know. It's just a self-imposed rule that I have. Kind of makes it more, I guess, authentic or whatnot. Who knows if I'll ever go back on that, but this is what we got here. So let's start over here. We have Beetlejuice, which was a cool find. They are making a new Beetlejuice for the new movie, which is interesting that they're doing Beetlejuice, Lydia, and his wife in the new movie. So yeah, looks different because Michael Keaton's of course older, and they reflect that. A couple other things. I got this little Lego gift here. Lights up. It's a newer thing I got just this last year when we bought a Lego Christmas set, and that came as a free gift. Over here is the new Vincent Price that I just put up, reviewed the other day. Behind Vincent is my original Kenner Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that I got in 87, 88, somewhere around there. Still in good condition, a little beat up, but you know, this is almost a 40-year-old toy. Blockhead Lego of Frankenstein's monster. I'm disappointed they never made any more of the Universal monsters, but you know, Frankie's my fave, so you know, at least got out the gate that one. Then we have the trick-or-treaters from Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which the three masks of the Silver Shamrock. Underrated Halloween movie. I wish more people would. I think it's starting to get its due now. They do come. I should mention a lot of these do come with various accessories. They come with like trick-or-treat bags. I do not have them displayed because I do have younger kids and they like looking at these and kind of playing around with them a little bit. And so I know those accessories will get gone, be disappeared. So until they're older, we're gonna go for there. Over here we have Nosferatu from the movie Nosferatu, which was, I think, the first Toony Terrors that kind of ventured out of the 80s slasher horror era, I feel, and went way back, which now they're doing a Universal Monsters with Frankenstein's monster, Wolfman, Mummy, and Dracula, which I have on order. I was hoping they'd be here by Halloween, but the delivery date keeps getting pushed back. Back here we have the zombie monster from the Real Ghostbusters line. I got this just recently at the Chicago Toy Show a few weeks back. I guess a few days back as of this recording. And I never had this one as a kid. I had the Frankenstein monster, the Wolfman, and the Mummy. The only one I kept was the Frankenstein monster, which we'll see in a little bit. And then at the toy show I picked up the other two. So now I gotta go see if I can go back and get the other two that I had as a kid. But moving on over here, we see this fairly larger display. I built this stand just out of a couple of like 1x3s a few years back when I I just had a few of these Toony Terrors, and the collection has grown. But I still use the stand for other things here. So we have Chucky and Tiffany from the Child's Play / Chucky movies. Svengoolie gets a prominent display here because I am a big Svengoolie fan. Elvira have the two horror hosts kind of center of the display. Of the overall display, that is. Here we have Michael Myers, probably my favorite slasher. He does come with a knife, which again, it's in storage at the moment. Freddy Krueger, with a display base that never quite fits him quite right. The way he's angled and everything. It does the job, but I don't know why they went with that. Reagan from The Exorcist, who does come with an alternate head that looks like a regular demon head. This one does have a projectile vomiting that you could have on her, which is kind of a neat little touch there. Over here we have Pinhead from Hellraiser. Normally you could flip his arms around and he'll hold the puzzle box, but since that's so tiny, I really don't want that lost. I don't have it out, but the arms behind his back just kind of fits with the character as well, like he's contemplating or don't screw with me kind of villainous pose there. And of course Jason in his Friday the 13th Part 2 getup. Well, Part 3, because he didn't get the mask in Part 3, but he kind of had more of the shabby clothes. No, I guess Part 3 he got those kind of shabby clothes. Again, these are just cartoony sort of representations, which is why I love this line, because it's so much fun just for that sort of stuff. Moving on here, Ash from the Evil Dead films, specifically from Army of Darkness, because he has his chainsaw. He also normally comes with a shotgun, which you can see he has the holster for that back there. Behind him is the Quasimodo monster from the Real Ghostbusters line. Here we have the Grady twins from The Shining, and they do go on the stand a particular way. So this one goes on this side, and this one goes on this side. The hole in the bottom of their feet kind of help figure out which one it is, because they do look, of course, similar. So they're not the exact same figure there. In case you're wondering, some of these houses my wife had gotten a few years back at like Target, and just for some extra display options there, so it's kind of neat. Back there's my original Frankenstein monster from the Real Ghostbusters line. I got that back in late 80s, early 90s, whenever that figure had come out, so I'm excited that I still have that. I always liked Frankenstein's monster, and so I kind of kept that one with my few RGB figures. Here we have the Sanderson sisters, which came in a 3-pack. I think you could buy them individually as well, but we got the 3-pack. My wife is a big fan of Hocus Pocus, and my kids have gotten into Hocus Pocus, so it's a good holiday sort of ad. I don't know if they're technically considered part of the Toony Terrors, along with Billy Butcher over here, with a much better stand, I feel, than Freddy. I don't know if they're technically considered part of the Toony Terrors line or just an offshoot, but it counts. I'm going to fold them in because they are in a scary-ish Halloween type of movie. Ghostface over here, and the most interesting pose ever for these Toony Terrors. Looks like he's just kind of running around. In those movies, he does kind of he's very limber. He gets tossed around quite a bit, so him looking very agile right now kind of works. Back there is the Dracula monster, which I again got with Quasimodo and the zombie at the toy show a few days ago. No cape, but that's okay. It's tough to find him with the cape, and I can always make a cape should I really want one. And over here, these aren't Toony Terrors, but I add them to the collection. It's the McFarlane X-Files figures from the first X-File movie back in '98. I picked up Mulder and Scully when I was a teen, when the movie came out, on discount at a KB toy stores. I keep them around too because hey, they're Halloween adjacent with spooky stuff with Mulder and Scully. Not bad sculpts and likenesses for the late '90s there. Particularly Duchovny's. Scully looks a little off, but you could totally tell it's Gillian Anderson. I think I still have their accessories. They came with a phone, and one came with a flashlight, and I think one came with a flashlight and one came with a phone. So I think those are the only accessories they had. They also came with a in the X-File movie, they had like when they were on the alien ship, they had those weird body coffins or something like that, and they each came with one of those. I don't have those, I don't believe, anymore. Those were kind of weird to begin with. And then finally over here, a little Lego set my wife and I had gotten years and years ago. Kind of a neat little display sort of piece there. So, yeah, that is our display for our Toony Terrors. I like it. I looking forward to growing it, and yeah. So that is the Toony Terror display that we have. I enjoy these figures. They're fun. They have a lot of fun to them, given that they look like cartoon sort of things. I've seen people describe them like they should be in Scooby-Doo shows, which I can see that. That's kind of a fun little ad. Maybe I should get some Scooby-Doo figurines and put them in there. Who knows? Maybe they'll maybe NECA will do that. That would be kind of cool if they ever get the Scooby-Doo license. So I look forward to see where this line kind of grows in the future. And depending on where it grows, I'm definitely all in on wanting to get more of these to add to a Halloween display. So that's about it I got. Talk to you later.